What's going on, Jarity Nation? In today's video, I did 1,000 skips a day for 7 days. So the reason that I made this video is because the 1,000 skips a day for 7 days is a popular trend that's been going on YouTube. So obviously, being a jump rope channel, we figured why not get involved. So I went through the 7 days, I did 1,000 skips per day. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the results that I got and then some of the expectations and recommendations that you should be considering when starting it. Additionally, we do take usually 2 rest days per week. So I also wanted to see how my body would feel going through and jumping rope for 7 days straight. All right, so first off, the results. I lost a whopping 1.3 pounds. So obviously we jump rope like all the time and it was only 7 days long. So as you can see by the B-roll here, I got weighed about a week ago, a little bit over a week ago. And then I weighed myself yesterday on the 7th day of the challenge. And I only lost about 1.3 pounds, but I'm gonna get into why that matters and just talk about some different things associated with that. So first, I wanna just say, although I didn't really lose that much weight, and there's very good reasons for this, I did do this over the Thanksgiving holiday. So as you can see, as I'm talking, you'll see the B-roll of me actually completing the 1,000 skips per day. I did this over the Thanksgiving holiday, which is typically a time when people eat more food. So although I lost only 1.3 pounds, it doesn't really tell you the whole story because I very well could have not done anything and maybe gained 5 pounds over this course of time. Another reason why I didn't lose that much weight is because, well, I already jump rope and I already am pretty lean. If you're someone who has a lot of weight to lose, you're going to experience a greater amount of weight loss just because you have more to give away. If you're someone who's already, less than 15, 12, or 10% body fat, you're not going to do a challenge for 7 days and expect to look completely different than what you did when you started. Another cool thing I liked about this challenge was that once I started doing the 1,000 skips, I ended up completing a much longer workout. And in other words, because I started and I completed the 1,000 skips, I figured I'm already warmed up, I'm just gonna keep going. And I think that's a good message to send to anyone who's looking to jump rope. If you tell yourself, I'm just going to jump rope for 2 to 5 minutes per day, if you just go out and do 2 minutes, typically that's gonna turn to 10 and 15 minutes, and that habit over time is going to create lasting change. Versus if you say to yourself, I'm gonna work out for 45 minutes a day, that number might seem a little daunting and then you might not get started at all. So it's better to set your goals lower and say, I'm just gonna complete 1,000 skips per day, and chances are you'll end up doing more. So my recommendations for this challenge, do I think it's effective? Yes and somewhat no, but mainly I wanna get across the point that yes, this is effective, especially if you are a beginner or someone who is new to jumping rope. Just the habit of picking up the rope and skipping for 1,000 skips, which takes about like 7 to 10 or 12 minutes. It's good that you're just picking up the rope and getting acquainted with it and getting started, and also creating the habit of doing it every day. So do I think this is effective in the long run for losing weight? Absolutely, and especially for people who are just starting out. Having said that, it is important to note that you're doing 1,000 skips. While that might sound really cool on YouTube, like, whoa, you did 1,000 skips. 1,000 skips is not that much, especially if you're going really fast. You're not gonna see it in the B-roll here because it's sped up, but doing 1,000 skips took me about like 10 minutes per day. So if you're expecting these huge weight loss transformation to occur from only doing 1,000 skips a day, probably not gonna happen, and it's definitely not gonna happen in a matter of 7 days. So I do like this challenge because it gets people started jumping rope, which I think is the most important part. But by no means should you do this challenge thinking to yourself, by the end of this, I'm gonna be completely shredded. I wanna remind you guys, as we always do on this channel, if you want lasting change, that is a matter of creating a consistent habit over weeks, months, and years. Weight loss does not happen in a week. It does not happen in 1 month. It sometimes doesn't happen in 3 months. It's not something that you should have a time limit on. It's about creating consistent habits that you can go through every single day and have these small wins, those little small wins over time add up to a big change. But you can't just jump, it's not an overnight thing. You can't just expect to jump a little bit of rope and get this insane result. Also, what I talked about earlier, food. Like if you're I don't care if you're doing 10,000 skips per day. If you're not paying attention to how much food you're eating and the quality of food you're eating, you're not going to get results. So we have a ton of videos on nutrition and how you should be eating, how much you should be eating, what types of foods you should be eating. That's linked up here. We also have the JRE nutrition system, which is awesome, and will run you through exactly how to lose weight while being able to eat meals that you actually like. And again, we show you like just a bunch of different things about nutrition, not just telling you the food to eat, but how much, what role water plays, sleep, all that kind of stuff. So it's a really comprehensive program. Check it out, it's in the description below. I am curious, I would like you guys to comment below. We've done another video called 1,000 skips a day for 30 days. I'm interested to see what types of videos you guys would like us to make in the realm of jumping rope for a extended period of time to get some kind of results. So comment below, let us know if you have any thoughts on this video or what videos we should do similar to this in the future. And if you're new here, we have a ton of awesome resources on this channel related to learning how to jump rope, learning how to lose weight jumping rope, learning how to have fun jumping rope, how to eat, all that kind of stuff. So I linked a couple playlists up here. Again, if you're a beginner, the one I would start with is the Start Here playlist, because that'll just take you through the fundamentals of jumping rope so that you can acquire the skill. And like we always tell people, the better you get at jumping rope, the more effective your workouts are going to be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dan Whitmer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, we read all of the comments on this channel, so comment below, let us know what you think. Have a great day, and remember, it's about building consistent habits over time, not getting there overnight. So I would actually recommend to anyone watching this that you do this 7-day challenge, 1,000 skips a day, but I would just be aware to not expect insane results, but have the expectation of this is good, I'm doing this consistently, and I can start building the habit to something that's gonna help me lose weight and, you know, create the physique I want in the future. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another video. I am Dan Whitmer, reminding you guys to do